He's going to return it from near the goal line. So it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Red 18. Red 18. Ready, go.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
They're going to run it here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
He'll hand it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Mustangs offense is on the move now. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
1st and 10 play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback...
End zone ahead. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Mustangs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Everything offensively becomes more difficult in the red zone. There's just a lack of space, and those defenders are just tight to the line of scrimmage. So as they're trying to get the ball to the wide receiver, there's not the space that we've seen in the normal field of play. Now in the red zone, what you need to do offensively is really attack down the middle in the seams. I would love it if they threw the ball here on second down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
You know, A+ for creativity here, trying to catch this defense by surprise. But in this field position, it's very difficult. Look at all these defenders up at or near the line of scrimmage. And it's just very difficult to find a crease. And it's a good stop by this defense.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. Back in motion now. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, to me, this is not a terribly difficult decision. I think you go for this here on fourth down. Even if you don't get it in the end zone, they've got to start their first possession of the game inside their own 3. I think that's a win for you. You go for the 6 right here.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaks into the clear. Break. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. So it's SMU in front here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Running back with the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is a nice start here for Louisville, and from a quarterback perspective, they've had success in the past, but what they're trying to do is have more postseason success. Guys like Lamar Jackson and Teddy Bridgewater, great careers, heck, a Heisman Trophy, but now they're looking for that playoff breakthrough.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
They need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
This is a massive momentum conversion. It's an obvious passing situation, 4th and 5+. And they're able to run the football and get the first down. This gives that huddle a tremendous amount of confidence in the offensive line, the backs. Now they can go down and score.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Goal line formation for the defense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
It's 3rd down and goal for the offense. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. caught behind the line. It's McCoy. Touchdown, Cardinals. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was his old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
The Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, this is just a great pass rush by this defense. Watch as he's going to escape the pocket to the left, and now he's scrambling away. But look at the pursuit of the defense. And they get to him and contact him as he throws. That's what leads to the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. Great cut there. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. And Louisville will now call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. That's how you finish a play. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Jennings. Going to try to use his legs here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Grab behind the line, it's Richardson. And the Cardinals now will use the last of their 3 timeouts. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. He missed it, and the game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Sees an opening. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. Offense in hurry-up mode. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, it produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today. And,
Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just even more important here in this situation. You've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
And they'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. The ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up on the defense.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they bring it down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're...
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. What an enormous mistake. It could cost them a chance to keep their season alive.
Chris, as a defense, you're just trying to get off the field with a field goal opportunity, and they get a turnover, no points, put their offense back on the field. That is a critical play, and now an opportunity to go down and take the lead themselves. Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Now he's got open space. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. That's a huge part of his skill set. What a weapon to have a quarterback who can scramble like that. It just rips the heart out of a defense.
And, Chris, that's because the defense feels like they did everything right. Secondary played great. There's nowhere to go with the football, and you get out of your rush lane by just a little bit, and he will make you pay. His athleticism is outstanding. He's been effective all day long, and that type of scramble, that is a dagger to the defense. It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Jennings. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they make the stop, and it's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Oh, and he'll go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
What a clutch kick by this kicker. Icing his veins, and now they lead in this ball game in the fourth quarter. That's a good offensive series, enough execution to put yourself in scoring range, and he buries it. I tell you, that was a great kick.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down at the scoreboard now. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going. It's caught. He's breaking free. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Brown. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Handoff from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down and goal upcoming. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisville. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They are so good in this scenario when the offense has to get just a little bit more aggressive. You see this defense take advantage. What an incredible job stepping in front of this pass, taking it back for 6. Now they've got the 2-possession lead in this ball game. Again, just squeezing like a boa constrictor. Once they get just a sliver of daylight, they take advantage.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
To the air, it's Jennings. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35 now.
There's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, they're doing a good job here putting themselves in position inside the 5, but got to score quickly. You need the ball multiple times. This ball needs to be in the end zone right away.
The Mustangs line up with a 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, it is really difficult as a quarterback to throw the football from this field position. You're inside the 10-yard line. It's all about timing and your decision-making. Here, I feel like he just forced this football maybe a touch late into coverage. That's not a good throw.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. To throw, it's Jennings. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This to make it a 1-score game here in the final minute and set up an onside kick. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game, still losing by 11.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kicker misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on 4th down because his confidence has got to be shook.
Now, any playoff win you have to celebrate as a singular achievement. They had success last year but fell short of the ultimate goal. Joel, let's see if they can go one step farther this year.
Well, in our conversations with this group, that's all they talked about, was getting back to this playoff and going further than they were able to go.